Alright, so before this video gets started, I want to talk about something. I got these microphones and I'm trying them out, and I did not have them set up right. I should have been wearing it towards the front. When I tested them initially, there was some reverb I was worried about, so that's why it's over here. But I should have been wearing it here. Also, I didn't have the settings configured right on them, so I'm going to apologize now for the bad audio for the good part of this video. I'm going to get it figured out. I won't use the mics again until I have it figured out, which is partly what I'm doing now. I'm testing. So again, I apologize, but I hope you guys enjoy the video still. Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on the Connor Guasti YouTube channel. We are going to do a collab today with another YouTuber that's kind of here local, so that'll be fun. You'll just have to wait and see who it is when he gets here, when he or she gets here. It's a he. When he gets here, we'll do some introductions, tell you about his channel. I'll link his channel when he gets here. But I think he's running a little bit late. He was supposed to be here at 10 o'clock, so we'll see what time he gets here. Garage is all cleaned up. It was due. I had my table over here was looking a little bit unhappy, but boy oh boy is it nice and slippery, smooth and clean now. Wow, you can see, I mean, I don't clean this because this isn't my workspace back here, but this is all nice. You brought your little flux core. This is kind of like exactly what you're doing. Throw it in the bed of the truck, go weld what you need to weld.
Wherever you have a original outlet, you can weld with this.
Yeah.
This is the Harbor Freight Special, but this is actually one of the better flux cores I've used, which only use two. It's going to be an experience. I got plenty of wire wheels in there. Do you have a drill that we can use to
I've got all the tools.
Okay.
So I have not MIG'd, flux cord, stick welded. I have not done any of that. I went straight to TIG. That's the only thing I've ever done. So this will be interesting.
Well, I always see that $800 price tag. I think that was on the low side.
Yeah.
I'm like, nope.
Yeah. So we'll get set up here we'll do some flux core welding, and then also after, I think we're gonna maybe go for a ride in this bad boy. Because you're Nitrous Guy S10, and you said you haven't been in a car.
I haven't been in a car with 1,000 horsepower in a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. And like I said before, I'm a little girl in the passenger seat. When you're driving, you feel okay.
Feel better.
When you have no control of the vehicle, you kind of squelch.
Yeah, and I've been trying for a while to get a good reaction video for a ride along, and I have not. I took Matthew for a ride in it, and he just sat in the car like this. Oh. So
he's got a good poker face, but yeah. He probably liked it. He
had a good time. Actually, he was like, well, afterwards I was like, I took him for a ride in it, and I was like, you're about to have to go buy a turbo setup now, aren't you? And he was like, dude, you have no idea.
That's what he said to me.
The week later, he was like, dude, I won that turbo, and he started buying all the stuff up for the turbo kit.
I'm trying to find exactly what he said. He says, after you go for a ride, you're going to want a turbo. Yeah. Or you're going to buy a turbo. So,
yeah, you're going to have to get you a VS Racing turbo and flux core it all together. And
oh, it's going to be flux core, Bluetooth, whole 9 yards.
Well, so you're Tyler, right? And then you tell us about your channel, because you also have.
Well, my YouTube channel is kind of a mixed bag of everything. I first started off doing just whatever I wanted. It's very random. I do tutorials in 3D, video, camera reviews. And then most recently, I started doing only car-oriented YouTube videos. I've gotten a lot of subscribers for that, so it's kind of weird. Like, most of my subscribers in the past are mainly for my older stuff, and now it's all car stuff. So those subscribers probably don't even watch my channel now. Yeah. I'm totally okay with running before I walk, so I'll probably just bundle it together and just give it a shot. I'm gonna actually use this one. Is this turned on already? Is the welder turned on already? No, it's not. It's in the back right there. Now, if you pop this open right here, I'll let you do it. There's the settings for your wire.
Okay, I mean, if you ballpark it for me, I can just...
Sure. I'll just put it on the good side so you can just try. I'm guessing it's going to be right around.
All the way down is what you did on the last
way
time
down,
you used it,
yeah.
right? Is it going to splatter like a lot?
You probably want to move everything on there away.
Well, okay, we might have to do this outside. he's gonna ruin my nice TIG welding table. But I think
You can try first if you want.
I'm gonna. Oh shoot! I don't want to put cooking spray all over the welding table. But,
I won't.
oh my gosh! I guess the right way to do it was with your thumb.
You can do a harbor spray and get some anti-static if you want.
That's okay. I'm alright. So I went like this looking for a foot pedal immediately. I'm already looking for a foot pedal.
I'm gonna look for a trigger, don't worry.
I would do that on my car. I would be okay with that weld. Huh?
I was hoping you were gonna fail, but you didn't fail at all.
Is that, I don't know what.
Okay. That's good.
There's mine.
Wait, clean them up first.
Well, yeah, I'll clean. Okay, you go ahead, hit it.
And I'll go right here, right?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
All the pressure's on me now, man. I expect you to fail, but you did.
That's good. I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I did it.
So I'll start away from those. Well, I've almost finished this. I guess we can do one more like this on the pipe.
Just straight across, yeah.
Let's try that. Usually I do like this and really get concentrated. There we go. Kind of like this.
Yeah. Whatever's comfortable. There's not necessarily a right way, obviously.
Alright, so what Connor told me is don't dip the tungsten because you'll ruin it. You want to stay off it, and you kind of want to pulse the heat.
No, you don't. That was just, I want you to pulse the heat. That way you can get a feel of how the spring pressure on the pedal and how much it changes.
Gotcha.
So you use the pedal to, as you get into, most experienced welders will just set it, all the way up or whatever, and they'll just use the pedal to control what they want.
Okay.
As an amateur, I like to try to find out what's the hottest I can get it without blowing through.
This thing down there only has one speed,
so that's what the pedal you just want to get used to going up and down on the pedal. That's why I was saying to pulse it.
So there's pedal controlled gas too.
So the gas is set.
Amperage.
It's just amperage. Yeah. So all the gas does, a common misconception, the gas isn't doing any of the heating. All it's doing is shielding.
Okay.
Argon's a noble gas, so it keeps contaminants out of your pedal.
Gotcha.
So it's not you won't suck anything gross into it, but
okay, yeah.
A little bit closer, right about there. Okay, that's right about where you want to stay. So go ahead and start your arc from. You're getting a little far away. Yeah, there you go, right about there. And then just stay in one spot until you get a nice shiny puddle, and you'll.
Oh, I did what I wasn't supposed to do.
Did you dip it?
No.
Oh yeah, you pulled up right away. So when you finish, you want to let the argon cool the weld that you just finished, and
it is hot.
Yeah, it gets hot. It gets way hot. Like we'll have to take a little break, or start on something else. I have some gaps.
Try right here one more time.
Yeah, and I have some gaps you can try to just fuse together.
Okay.
And instead of rocking back and forth with the torch like that, come up and down on the pedal as you move forward.
Oh,
there you go. Then that way you can feel the pedal, how the pedal affects your arc. And then you can go backtrack a little tiny bit to your weld. Yeah, that looks really nice. See how you don't have there's not a ton of crazy color in there. Your argon coverage is good. Your heat is fine. It looks like it picked up a little bit of that. Might just be yucky stuff that's on the plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks. I mean, to me, that looks fine. But again, I'm not an expert. Everybody knows that. Aluminum. Oh man, I'll let you watch me do aluminum real fast because aluminum aluminum is like a little bit. Aluminum's a totally different.
That's what everyone says.
So what did you think so far welding with the TIG welder? We did some aluminum off camera, just for the fun of it. But we can talk about that here in a second. So we did flux core welding, which was new to me. This one was yours, right? Mm-hmm. And these two right here are mine. Is that your phone? What is that? So we also did some TIG welding on some steel.
That's correct. I think it's right here. This is my first.
And then this is yours. Stainless.
Let's leave it on this side.
The good side. This is my good side. I'll just say here on that's still hot.
It's beautiful. Look at that.
We'll grab this. Yeah, well, I guess I can just come over here. That's my best, I think, aluminum weld I did. And I did it on camera, so.
Pretty good.
I was like, this is my best one. And then the very next weld I did was that one. And I was like, oh boy, I'm on a roll. That's my good luck charm.
That's pretty good. Here's mine right here. That was my somewhat okay area.
Well, yeah, and then it was only this was your first one.
Yeah, that was the
and then look at the improvement from the first.
Well, I had a good teacher, you know.
The first weld to the second weld. It is easier when you have someone in your ear telling you exactly. You just go, oh, just listen to what they say.
Well, he was like right in my ear saying, let off, do this, do that. So basically he was driving and I was just like trying to operate the stuff. Oh. I'm just going to tack it up.
He hasn't even been for a ride yet and he's already getting a turbo, he said.
I've been on one before and it scared the living crap out of me. So.
Yeah. I won't turn it all the way up just because it's not safe on the street.
Yeah,
but
it's going to spin.
It's going to be, it'll be enough power, probably like 700-800 horsepower.
We have 1, 2, and 3 GoPros for this.
It should be enough, right?
Yeah, so it's about every single angle. Let's see if you sweat my balls on. Squirmish.
So just do the first one on gate pressure, okay?
I'm really nervous.
I'm going to wait for these cars to get a little way of the way. From second to turn on the boost controller.
Thank you for easing me into this.
Yeah. And I'm gonna let out. I think the speed limit on this road is like 50 or something. I'll probably let out at 60. I won't. I don't. Yeah.
What?
I don't go. No way. This isn't worth it.
There you go. There's a race for you.
Dugout type deal.
Gotcha.
You want first gear or second gear?
Whatever gear you think that'll make it happen.
We'll do first. We'll do first to second.
This is what? How much boost is this?
This is going to be about 15-ish.
All right. 15 pounds. Here we go.
So there's a bump up here, like by this mailbox. I'm going to wait till I get past it.
Gotcha.
That's fun a good little bit.
Yeah, that's fun stuff. It's not holding, folks. It's too much for the road. What's your tire pressure at?
About 16.
16?
Yeah. They're aired down pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a turbo?
Yeah, I need a turbo. But nitrous is pretty fun too.
Yeah, I know. I bet it is.
I'll have to give you a ride of mine, but you won't do it without a seat and no roll cage or anything.
Yeah, I'd like to have a seat belt and all that.
I might let you drive it or something. It's pretty fun.
First ride in the in this one. What'd you think?
I loved it. What can I say? Turbos are definitely one of those things that once you've been in a couple of cars, you definitely want a turbo, because I love nitrous, but the fact that you don't have to keep on filling up bottles, it's not illegal to have, and you can always blast wherever you're at, is a benefit to have.
Yeah, and I will say though, I was a little tiny bit disappointed that I don't think I got the reaction exactly that I was hoping you were.
You gotta smile.
Yeah, I hope you were gonna scream and like put your feet on the dash so I could yell at you or something.
Well, you didn't go too fast. You went like 130 miles an hour on the road, like most of my friends.
Yeah, no, I don't. Like I said, we talked about it a little bit, but man, it just isn't worth it. You get the idea. Up to like from like 15 mile an hour to 60, you get it. You don't need any more after that. And there's no sense in doing anything more than that on the street. So. And that's a message to everybody, just be responsible.
That is very true.
Be responsible on the street.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Stay in school. But hey, thanks for coming for a video. We'll have to do some more videos, I think, but that's gonna probably wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.